So the episode began with the girls. They're taking a self-defense course. Um, watch out, watch out. I'll cut your head off. And it's going well. All the girls are participating except for Christina. We actually found out that Christina was in an abusive relationship once upon a time, and they had to do some kind of exercise where you grab the neck, or you let them grab your neck, and you, I don't know, you power drive their ass or something. And she was just very something. This was like, no, darling, not the neck. It's just something about the neck. I guess maybe the guy that abused her used to like choke her a lot or something, unfortunately. And Maniata goes over to talk to her. Maniata was like, wow, I had no idea that Christina used to get abused. We've been knowing each other for years. Are y'all really friends then? Like this whole reality shit, these girls, like get these girls on the show, they bring them together. I don't really think these women are all friends like that. They might be cool, but honestly, this is your co-worker. I mean, some of them are definitely closer than others, but it's very much like, hey girl, you cool with me, but I'm not gonna tell you all my shit. Maybe it's one of those. Moving on from that scene, Sheree, she meets with her friend Monica. This damn near might as well just be a cast member of the show. Monica tells Sheree that Tameka done been talking about her ass again. Just when you thought it was hoping, Miss Tameka Raymond, she shits in your grits every damn time. I swear, I tell you, that Tameka Raymond. But they meet and they have moments. And Tameka Raymond, she comes in and she's like, "Ooh, child, I'm so damn tired. Running out the usher, trying to see what he doing, child." Mm. And so Cherie pretty much gets to it. She's like, you know what? I'll just keep hearing, Tameka, that you just keep coming for me for no reason. You just keep coming for me. You think I slept with your ex-husband, Usher? Tameka was like, well, hey now. Well, actually, Funkbox, what I said was that I, am honestly not sure, shall I say, um about your sexual prowess. I know you're quite sexual. Them legs spread open farther than a football field. And, I know that you was quote unquote, friends and cool with my husband, and I know that my husband met you through your ex-husband and yada yada and so on and so forth. And she was like, but basically what it is that I heard some things about you, and we would need a whole arena of people to clarify that you didn't, in fact, sleep with my husband. That was basically what she was saying, and I was just like, damn. Mm. So, Cherie was like, look, you can count all the men that I've had sex with on one hand. Both Tameka and her friend Monica, her best friend of 22 years, started laughing. And she was just like, damn, like, why is my best friend, like, laughing with her? Like, it's a Kiki moment. Like, she thought she came there thinking that her friend Monica was on her side, but her friend Monica didn't say not one damn thing to Tameka's face. So it's very interesting. The whole time, and then later on in the episode, Cherie meets with Monica, and Monica's just very nonchalant. She's just very like, oh girl, that's just Tameka. Just let it go. Just leave her alone. Like, no, if you're my best friend, um, I don't appreciate you engaging in conversation with a person that's doing nothing but talking bad about me. And I completely get that. I'm not a big Cherie fan. But I get that. Like if my best friend was hanging with somebody who I know for a fact, oftentimes when they're together, just brung up negative things about me and just tried to, you know, bring bad spirits on my name and just say all this shit about me. I'm wondering, like, why are we friends? Obviously, you're friends with this toxic person then how can I trust you with anything? You know, why are you sitting here listening to this bullshit and I'm your best friend? You know, some shit is just, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. A little later on, Manyata meets with Christina. They actually sit down and talk, and Christina goes a little bit more into detail about her abusive relationship. And she was like, but she speaks to kids about it, men and women actually, about, abuse, people who are abused and why you shouldn't abuse people, and all that. She helps the community out. She helps the people of the land, of the world, of the universe. And so, good for Miss Christina and her braids. Um, Tameka Raymond, child. So she gets back to her little building, because she's planning this 5K event for in honor of her son Kyle, who passed away. He would be turning 13, and she wanted to, just have a 5K run or whatever, just in his remembrance and for charity and all that stuff. So she has this personal assistant. I didn't catch his name. I think his name is Kyle too, for some reason. Y'all let me know what's the personal assistant name. But they get into it. Apparently, her biggest frustration with him is that he just asks around. He's very much a procrastinator. He waits the last minute to do things. He waits the last minute to tell her his concerns, or just the main concerns, things that would be important to her. He tells her very much so last minute, and when he gets ready to. He don't work on the weekends because he clearly said he don't get paid, so why work? So yeah, Miss Tameka Raymond was just very much fed up. Apparently he missed this event where it was like 8,000 people, and he did not go to the event and hand out flyers or whatever, promoting the 5K run. He just pretty much not doing his job. Tameka Raymond came down on that little boy hard. I felt bad, my heart. And he was trying to be as professional and calm as possible. But then that queen came out, child. And he was just like, honestly, you can't get Gucci with a Gap funds or something like that. I was like, oh, oh. Yes, God, you can't get Gucci with no Gap budget. Where they do that at? I was like, yes. And Tameka Raymond was just not feeling it. Tameka Raymond's hair reminds me of a skunk for some reason. Y'all know on the Looney Tunes cartoons, I think it was either Sylvester. I think it was Sylvester the cat who had a girlfriend, or maybe it was that little skunk. Y'all remember that little skunk on the Looney Tunes cartoon, and it was a female, like that nasty white stripe she had on her tail, or running down her back. That's Tameka Raymond's hair. Yes, God, I live. And it just very much got ugly. Miss Tameka Raymond, get out, get out. He's standing there in her face. I want you to hit me. Don't you hit me, bitch. I want you to hit me. Don't you hit me, bitch. And it was just like, oof, damn. It was much. But shit, if he ain't doing his job, he ain't doing his job. This is very important to her. This is remembrance of her son Kyle. So, I definitely get her frustration. And he's just like, talking back, and he told her to ride another dick for fame or some shit. He was a mess, child. I was like, ooh, I couldn't be her assistant. That's all I have to say. You shouldn't sign up to work with certain people, because she flew off the handle. But, what more do you expect from Tameka Raymond? Manyata Shaw is having this event to honor 25 women who are doing things for the community, because black women be doing it for themselves. Yes, who are doing the whole thing. Looks lovely. A little later on, Sheree meets with Tori, and Sheree and Tori are very close. They're probably very close, the closest, I should say, out of all the girls. And I think Christina Manyata is close. But they meet up, and they start talking about the whole thing, and about the whole Tameka thing and Monica thing. And Tori was very much like, what the hell is wrong with you? Because that girl is not your friend. She's a troublemaker. She's going back and forth doing all this other shit, and why can't you see that? And Sheree sees it, but she was just like, she agrees with her, but that's still her friend. And so yeah, at the end of it all, she still decides to believe to take her side, her best friend side of 22 years over to Tameka Raymond. That's understandable. But is that smart though? Y'all leave those comments below. Um, to Manyata Shaw, she has her event. She looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, she has on this beautiful gown. Her hair is pinned up in a bun. Neo Schaefer shows up. And that was quite a shock. Didn't nobody know Schaefer ass was going to be there in his dishes. He shows up. He gives her a hug. She hugs him a little tighter than he hugs her. And everybody was like, "Girl, I see your baby daddy downstairs." It was funny when Tori reached out to hug Neo. It was very much like one of those pat. You know those hugs when you don't really want to hug somebody, where you know your booty's out, and you're just very much like. Yeah, it was one of those. And she was like, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. He's just kind of like, shade of it all. What does Tori and Neo have some kind of history? I wonder. Juice. If you know the juice, let me know in the bottom, darling. Okay. We go on to anyway, the event was beautiful. Final damn scene. Tameka meets, she invites all the girls over to her house for this little, opening party moment and all that. What do I remember from that scene? It just got stupid real fast. Tori arrived late, and it was just very awkward. The tension that was in the air. Sheree's still very much upset about all the things Tameka Raymond had to say about her. And it pretty much just went downhill. The big question to the people was, Tameka Raymond, do you think that you're better than us? And she pretty much couldn't answer it. She was just like, I just think I'm different. I have my ways. And Christina, oh, well, she's been through a lot. She's been through this. She's been through that. Like, you have no idea, with trusting people. And Sheree and Tori was just like, look, I don't care. We've all been through shit. There's no reason to treat people ugly or any type of way. All the girls had just had enough. They got sick of the argument. They get up and leave. Sheree's talking shit on her porch. She was just like, all our husbands like you. Usher don't even like your black ass, your tech ass, you skunk, you funk box. She was just saying all kinds of shit. Sheree's quite emotional, and that was pretty much the end of this episode. I'm glad that the drama is coming back on the show because it's a struggle every week because you put so much. Because I feel like I put so much energy and love and devotion, darling, into like the Love and Hip Hop reviews. Because it's more of a popular show and it's more entertaining, honestly. And just this show comes on right after it. Well, it's T.I. Family Hustle, then it's this. And lately it's just been boring boot. So this episode was a little bit better. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaka. Yes! I'm Mr. Chalaka on Google Plus. Follow me. I'm Chase Kingworth here on Facebook, and I'm at It's King's World on Twitter. What do y'all think about Tameka Raymond and Sheree and Monica and all that good stuff? We shall see. Next episode looks like it's going to be juicy as well. So, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, share, retweet. Whatever else little function YouTube got out now. Shit. Bye. These are my confessions.